So, ladies and gents, this is a long-awaited video. This is the first apartment that I furnished, and I know that a lot of people have asked me to do an apartment tour, so here we are. I think it's about 95% done. So don't judge me, I also take your feedback with open arms, so feel free to leave them in the comments, and then on that note, come on in. So here when you enter, one of the first things is this painting. The kind of like it when you enter, it kind of sets the mood for the quality of this apartment. And I had to do something with this big white wall, so got that. We then enter to the living room. This is where I spend time when I'm not working, and perhaps we'll be able to pull up some before-after pictures. Then I got the carpet, I got the sofa from West L, which is great quality, but it's very expensive for what it is, so I'm not sure I'd recommend it, except if money is not an issue with you. But yeah, that's the sofa, and then behind I have the living room. I have dinner here. I walk in the morning because the sun comes in just like that, so I kind of like to spend my mornings here and the afternoon in the office, which we'll see later. Have a piano for my girlfriend. I have a few more decorative things. Again, I'm not an interior designer, so any suggestions that you want to give me, I'll take them. That's the kitchen. This is where you'll never see me because I don't cook and I'm against cooking. Perhaps we'll make a video dedicated to that in the future. But yeah, this is a water dispenser. This is one of the best purchases that I've made since I arrived to Dubai. This basically connects with my sink, filters the water and makes it drinkable. So it actually allows me to not buy plastic bottles anymore, which is a huge problem in the UAE. The plastic consumption is crazy. I can change the temperature of this water, so I have like ice cold, warm, super hot, which is nice. And yeah, if you live in Dubai, I strongly recommend to buy one of these. I think it's about 4,000 dirhams. But if you do the math, you actually save more money by buying one of those than buying. Your consumption of plastic bottles is higher than 4k dirhams a year, so just get one of those. The name of the company is No More Bottles.aid. Then I have this huge white wall. With few guitars and plants. Guitars is actually the instrument that I play, the piano is for my girlfriend. And so for this white wall, this is where people would normally put the TV. In my case, I actually decided to put a projector, which is hidden, which I like. It's right here, and so at night we can watch movies and it takes the entire wall, which kind of makes the room turn into a home cinema, which I love. Then we have the balcony. So this is the balcony. I have breakfast here most of the time, and when we have friends over, this is, where we like to chill. Not super decorated, but for now that's what we have. Little chilling area right here. I should probably add some plants, but yeah. This apartment is in CityWalk, which is, in my opinion, one of the best neighborhoods in Dubai. It's quite relatively quiet if you compare it to Business Bay or Marina. I like that the sidewalks are, huge and you can actually walk around here. There's also a bunch of Europeans, young families. It's quite a wealthy neighborhood, like you often see supercars driving by, so it's quite inspiring. The view is decent. This apartment, I don't know if I said it already, it's 175 square meters. The rent here is 230,000 dirhams a year, which I think is in dollars the equivalent of $60,000 a year, which is 5k a month. It's unfurnished, so it's quite expensive, but I think it's worth it. Especially because I actually have 2 bedrooms, one of which turned into my office. And yeah, this is actually a place where I want to be. I love being here. I love this apartment in general, so I don't regret any money spent on this place. Okay, let's actually go to the maid room. This is the maid room. through the other side of the apartment, which is where the bedrooms are. So we have this corridor, a ton of storage space here. This space has a ton of storage, which is nice because we don't need to add any of our own. And this is the office. This is where I spend the most of my time, so it's quite important to me. Originally, this was a bedroom, but as mentioned by Timoté, it's an office because, yeah, that is what's most important to me. And so this space, I got those wooden panels all over the room. I have some LEDs that go at the top and at the bottom, kind of just adds an ambience to the room. This little corner is where I shoot a lot of my content. So little sofa, little reading place with a plant and a lamp. Looks decent in my opinion. Have a little shelf where I put my watches. I'll probably make a dedicated video on that. I have an Oculus to access the metaverse. I have some books, some cables and batteries and things like that, and some more, like tech products. Then last but not least is the actual desk itself. This is, where you're sitting 99% of my awake hours. This setup is mostly done through Human Scale, which is an ergonomic office furniture company. So the chair, the desk, this little thing, which is basically when I put my desk in stand-up position, I put that under my feet, and it kind of helps with the back and with posture. Same thing for what's underneath the desk here. When I'm seated, I just put my feet on those, and it's better for the back. So this is stand-up desk. As I said, I had two screens, so I have my MacBook Pro, which is connected also to the Apple, I think it's called XDR display. This is not the biggest one, but it was big enough in my opinion. What I like the most about the display is the arm that's behind it. That doesn't come with Apple. This is by Human Scale. And what the arm allows you to do, this is like my favorite things, like move the screen around, up, down, rotate it as you want. And that for me is like one of my favorite products ever. I have a little left of that, at night when I make to-do lists and so on, I like to turn on. It's quite aesthetic. Again, Human Scale. I have a mic. I take a lot of Zoom calls. I'm on a lot of meetings, so that comes in handy. And then a mouse. This will probably make a video, about this entire setup. Something dedicated, but this is a mouse from Logitech. I forget the name of it, but it's quite popular and I love it. Keyboard from Apple and this magic pad from Apple also. I actually have two of them. Don't ask me why, I kind of just like it that way. Sony ZV-1, this is something that I used for a lot of my content, and then iPhones. And let's see, am I missing anything here? So lamps, this is just recording equipment that I have laying around. Some more storage room. This is a full, bathroom, so like sink, toilet, shower. It's made to be a bedroom, so it's quite spacious. And let's hop into the master bedroom. This is the room that I only spend the time in to go to bed. I think it's crucial to keep environments separated for sleep, walking, and just living areas. So I keep them very distinguished. So right here is my bathroom. I have two sinks, I have a shower, I have the bathtub here, a big mirror. My girlfriend takes most of the space here, and the bed is from the mattress store. That's the name of the company in Dubai. It's a very expensive bed. I think it was like $5,000. It was ridiculous. I didn't do it intentionally, but at the same time, I don't regret it because sleep is half of your life. So important to get good sleep. We have some light curtains because my girlfriend and I like to be woken up by natural sunlight. And the view from here is pretty nice, which are not, by the way, if you want to look at the neighbors We all live in like 4 floors buildings, so it's quite like at a human scale. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's my apartment. I would love to take your suggestions as to how I can decorate this place. I'm not an expert, so leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.